close your eyes and picture a modern assembly line. Listen to the deafening rhythmic slam of that hydraulic press. Breathe in the sharp metallic tang of hot copper and ozone lingering in the air. Feel the freezing smooth glass of control tablet in your hands as you look out over a sea of glowing green LEDs and cold steel robotic arms. But there is something else here. As you walk on the floor, you feel that invisible prickle on your back of your neck, that gut intuition, the undeniable sixth sense that this room isn't just a collection of dumb metal. It is watching, learning, and anticipating exactly what is going on, what is going to happen next. Welcome to the chapter 14 of audiobook series of AZ-900, and I am Minhaj, your guide to success. This is the Planet Tech, and today we are stepping into the future. We are going to explore the nervous system and the brains of the cloud, IoT, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Let's start with the physical world. How do we connect a physical engine or a factory floor to the digital cloud? We use Internet of the Things, aka IoT. Imagine placing a tiny sensor on a robotic arm. That sensor does nothing but measures temperature. Every second, it sends pulse of data up to the cloud. But if you have 10,000 robotic arms, you need a massive digital funnel to catch all those millions of messages without crashing. Azure IoT Hub is your central messaging funnel. It is the core service that allows millions of physical devices to securely communicate back and front with Azure. Azure IoT Central is beautiful ready-made dashboard. It gives you visual chart, graphs, and maps to instantly see which of your 10,000 machine is running hot. But what if a hacker tries to take over the temperature sensor to break into your network? You need absolute security. Azure Sphere is highly secured physical microcontroller chip that created by Microsoft that guarantees the hardware itself cannot be easily compromised. The exam insight. If the question asks for a dashboard to view your device, it is IoT Central. If it asks for the central messaging hub, it is IoT Hub. If mentions highly secure microcontroller hardware, it is Azure Sphere. Now, we have 10,000 sensors sending us temperature data every second. What do we do actually with that ocean of information? We use Azure Machine Learning. Machine learning isn't magic. It is pattern recognition at a massive scale. Let's say if we fed 5 years of the temperature data into an Azure machine learning model. The model looks at the history and realizes something invisible to the human eye. Every time a robotic arm reaches 104 degrees on a Tuesday while running at full speed, the hydraulic pump shatters exactly 48 hours later. The machine has learned the pattern. Now it can predict the future. Instead of waiting for the factory to break and halt the production, your tablet buzzes. The system tells you to replace the pump on Wednesday night, saving the company millions in downtime. The exam insight. Machine learning in Azure allows you to build, train, and deploy predictive models based on historical data. Machine learning is predicting data, but artificial intelligence is about mimicking human thoughts and interactions. Azure packages this up into a ready-to-use tool called Azure AI Services, formerly called Cognitive Services. You don't need to be math genius to use this. Microsoft already trained the brains. You just plug them into your apps. You give Azure a live video feed of a factory. It can visually identify if an employee is walking onto the floor without any helmets and triggers an alarm. Okay, now, have you ever called a customer service line and the bot actually understands your frustration and answers your complex questions naturally? That is Azure processing the audio, translating it to text, understanding the human intent and speaking back. This is the big one. Azure now hosts the engine behind ChatGPT. In a private, secure world, you can build applications that write poetry, summarize legal documents, or generate entire video scripts based on a single prompt. You are giving application eyes to see, ears to hear, and a mouth to speak. So, the digital city you've been building over the last 13 chapters just got worked up. By combining the raw power of computer and networking with the intelligence of AI and IoT, you aren't just an IT worker anymore. You are building systems that doesn't just react to the world, they anticipate it. Take a breath and let that sink. In chapter 15, we are going to pivot into the final stretches of AZ-900. We'll look at the tools that help developers build the software that runs on top of all this brilliant infrastructure. We are talking about Azure, DevOps, and GitHub. I'm Minhaj, your guide to success, and this is the Planet Tech. Keep your eyes open and listen to the data, and I'll see you in the next chapter of the AZ-900 Audiobook series.